Hey everybody, happy Sunday. I hope that wherever you are and whatever you are doing, you are having an amazing weekend and that the start of the holiday season is a good one for you and the people important to you in your life. I know this time of year, a lot of people end up spending time with folks they don't particularly want to spend a lot of time with. And so as part of my season's greetings to you all, I hope that is not the case in your particular circumstance. I am looking forward to a pretty chill holiday season. We're going to go over to family on Christmas Day, and then I think the rest of the week I'm going to be at home having fun on projects. I've got so many projects to do, some that I really want to do over the holidays that I know I can't because I need to make videos about them for this channel. But then there's also going to be a bunch of things that I really do want to do that I'm probably not going to be able to. I've got some maintenance, we've got a TV that we need to fix, we've got a dishwasher that we need to fix, and lots of other fun things. Fun. But that's not what I want to talk to you about today. I want to talk to you about a wrap up for this year. And I want to know which vehicle you think, and this is a global vehicle, so I know a lot of people think, oh, you're only US centric, you only are focused on the US. I want to know what the most overhyped vehicle of 2024 was. The one that that got a lot of attention that perhaps shouldn't have. I have my own thoughts on that, and I'm not going to share them because I want to know what you think of, you know, what vehicles have come to market this year, or maybe were already in production and just increased their availability this year, that you feel have been overhyped, that have not met with the expectations that were laid out for them before they started to be delivered. Maybe it's a hatchback vehicle that you were really excited for but ended up launching with a price that was just too high. Maybe it was a big electric pickup truck that you really wanted to see succeed and you've been kind of left a little meh by some of the decisions of the car company that made it. There have been several electric pickup trucks this year whose respective automakers have made what I would describe as unusual and possibly poor choices in their attempts to get as many people behind the wheel as possible. Maybe that is a vehicle that you want to tell us about this year. Or perhaps you are disappointed about a vehicle that had been hyped up and still hasn't arrived yet. A vehicle that you've been waiting for perhaps for a while, that you've been wanting to get behind the wheel of, and it just hasn't happened. But primarily, I want to know about the vehicles that maybe we've praised or other journalists have praised, that you've driven and gone, actually, you were wrong. Because, look, it's difficult, but when we make car reviews, whether it's us or whether it's Kyle or whether it's anybody else in this space, we are giving you our objective opinion, and we're going to go into that situation with some preconceptions about what a vehicle can and cannot do. And as I think has been demonstrated this year rather nicely on the channel, the Honda Prologue was a vehicle that I really enjoyed when I first got behind the wheel of it early on in this year. And then towards the end of the year, I was like, actually, this was a little more overhyped than I remembered. So maybe it's a vehicle like that. Or maybe you are just fed up about hearing about a particular vehicle that everybody says is amazing, but you look at it and go, I don't understand. I don't see why this vehicle is so important. I don't see why everybody is so obsessed about this car. I don't understand why people are so excited to get behind the wheel. I have heard several people this year talk about the EV9 in that way. They were like, everyone said how amazing the EV9 was, and I got behind the wheel and it just felt too big. I've met people who've had that reaction. I know people who have driven the Volkswagen ID Buzz and had that same reaction. As like, this is going to be a game-changing electric van that everyone's going to want to drive, and they got behind the wheel and they were like, I mean, it's okay. It doesn't light my pants on fire. It's not what I thought it was going to be. So, you know, overrated, overhyped vehicles of this year. Tell me all about them in the down below. I'm going to kind of widen it doesn't just have to be electric cars. Maybe it could be electric bicycles or motorbikes or other vehicles that are battery electric powered, vehicles that you thought would change the world, but have arrived and have been a bit, I mean, I'm not going to give you my car choice, but I'll certainly say this year, the fortunes of Lilium, the eVTOL company, really surprised me. I thought it was going to be kind of one of the first companies to really make a big wave in the eVTOL marketplace. I never assumed that eVTOL was going to be something mainstream. It's always going to be expensive, I think. But seeing its financial troubles this year, the company itself has been overhyped dramatically. And I think it's now, it's now very apparent that the company itself is maybe not where we thought it was going to be. Some people have said the same of Sono, the company that did the electric car that was solar powered, the Sono Sion. I think that ended at the end of last year though, so I don't think that actually fits in this year's roundup. If memory serves, I think they declared bankruptcy or looked into bankruptcy protection at the end of 2023, but don't quote me on that because I am outside without access to my usual data trove of facts and figures. So take from that what you will. Anyway, I'd love to know your thoughts. Keep them civil, keep them polite, be nice to other people, especially at this time of year. I know there's been a massive rise in hate on the channel of late. I do not condone it. I do not like it. And I know many of you don't either. So try and be nice, try and be kind, and accept that other people are going to have different opinions to you. I hope you have an amazing holiday. I hope you have an amazing Christmas if you are celebrating. If you are celebrating something else, I hope it's a lovely time. There's a big truck going down the road right now. At least they didn't run their J-brake like many of the other trucks today have been doing. But happy holidays, and I will see you next week for the final video on this channel for 2024. Thanks for joining me today, and if you've got thoughts, make sure you leave them in our Discord chat room, on our Patreon page, or you can reach out to us using Mastodon or Blue Sky. Thanks to the amazing list of people scrolling by on your screen right now. They are some of more than 1,500 people who help fund this channel using Patreon and YouTube, helping us cover our bills, pay our team, and making sure that we can remain 100% independent. If you'd like to join them and see your name listed here, just follow the links below. There are a range of different tiers you can sign up for, from as little as $1 a month, or if you pay yearly, just under $11 a year. We've had so many headaches with our credit list in the last few months. I'm sorry, it's been down to a non-functioning program we were using to pull the list out, but today's list has been manually generated, so please do let us know if you're not on there and should be. We are, after all, only human-ish. A huge welcome to our newest supporters: Steve Abernathy, Mike Nichols, Zach Kane, Philip Atkins, Kat, Rob Thomas, Ryan S., Laura, Jay Alor, Celia Gonzalez, France G. France, Nicole Huang, oh yeah, Pedro Huget, Duran Valentine, Winfred Gerlach, John Trindle, Sarah Hendrika Biketon, Edward Kufka, Stephen Beatty, Jonathan Rees, MJY, Owen Patrick, and Gail Jackson. To join the list and get your shout out, become a paid Patreon member for your moment of fame. And remember, you can also now gift membership to someone else. If you'd like to support us with a one-off donation, you'll find links below to make Ko-fi and Bitcoin donations. And we even have an old-fashioned PO box you can reach us at. The address is listed below. And if you're in need of some swag, you'll find our swag store also in the down below. We've got some fantastic content coming up, so make sure you're subscribed on PeerTube or YouTube, and we'll see you very soon. We make new videos every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. If you want more, the mighty algorithm thinks you'll like this video, but we also think that you should look at this one. See you soon, and as always, keep evolving!